Hi, doctor. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
Okay, so about 2 years ago, for about 2 years, every time I'd sleep on my right side, my hand would start shaking, and just on my right side, my shoulder and everything, and it would start shaking, and it was terrible. And then I couldn't ride during the day. And then at Thanksgiving time this last year, just 2 months ago, I slipped and broke my left wrist.
Ouch.
And I came in, and had to have surgery, and they had a titanium thing put in. I came out of surgery, and now my right leg is stiff. I can't walk. I shuffle. It freezes up, and I don't know what the heck's going on. My right arm is the same.
Well, how old are you? How old are you, Mary?
I'm just a little over 61.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
155.
155. Okay. How tall are you?
5'6".
Okay, that's about right. Okay. Any other issues? Did you have any, like, respiratory problems when you were a kid or a teenager, like asthma, bronchitis, anything like that?
I had an ear infection solid for 10 years. I'd get off of it, and they'd put me back on antibiotics. I'd get off of it, they'd put me back on. So I took antibiotics solid for 10 years. Wow. And then I had, about 10 years ago, I had vitiligo. And so now I've got vitiligo that came up on me.
Okay, well, that's a deficiency of a single nutrient caused usually by malabsorption. And then, did you have any skin problems, or today, do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea, anything like that?
Nope, just vitiligo.
Just the vitiligo, okay. Do you have children?
2 children.
Now, Mary, do any of your kids have asthma or bronchitis or skin problems or bowel problems?
No, neither one of them do.
Okay, so they're both perfectly healthy. Nothing. If I were to examine them or talk to them, they would say, we've never been sick a day in our life, never had any problems, we're healthy.
No, they both, the one I think is an alcoholic, and the other one drinks a lot of alcohol, but she's not an alcoholic, so they do have something going on.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now Charmaine?
Yes.
Okay, so what is, based on her children's stories, her stories, what is Mary's basic underlying problem here?
Well, she's got a gluten intolerance for sure.
You get an A+, very good. And at 150 pounds? 155? Yeah, 155 pounds. So what would you do for her as a supplement program to support maintenance repair and maximize her health benefits so she's not getting fractured, ankles and fingers and having all this stuff going on?
Well, for her issues, I would suggest that she take probably 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and then vitamin D3, and get on a gluten-free diet. Obviously, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats.
Yeah, get rid of all the inflammatory foods. No gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. That means dog, cat, bird, fish, spouse, partner, renter, roommates, mother-in-law, kids, everybody that you come in contact with has got to be gluten-free, so no cross-contamination in the laundry, the food prep surfaces, the couches, the beds, and so on, cars, etc. Then, Ashar says that your body weight, she picked a good one, 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month, a full dose for everything twice a day. Get 2 bottles of the vitamin D3. We have the spray. Or you can have 3 spritzes at breakfast and dinner. It tastes like lemonade and citrus vitamin D3. Or if you like the capsules, I have to take the capsules because I fly all the time. And so I have to have lightweight and things that won't spill on my clothes. And so I take 3 of those capsules twice a day, the vitamin D3. And then, let's see, also, you're going to have glucogel in there with those 2 healthy bone and joint packs. I'd take 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner time. And let's see here. What would you do to help her with these chronic ear things? I suspect she's got osteoporosis of the skull. So what would you do to help her reduce that inflammation so the doctors won't keep giving her? I can't believe for 8, 10, 11 years she's getting antibiotics for an ear infection. And Charmaine, what would you do? We didn't deal with her vitiligo, which is a loss of skin color, kind of like Michael Jackson had. Very common, very, very common disease where, they can't absorb the nutrients necessary for the skin to make skin pigment, hair color, eye color, and everything. And Michael Jackson really had it severe. He was actually criticized for bleaching himself to look white because he couldn't absorb any of those nutrients necessary for skin color. That's why I wore gloves and the military uniforms and high collars and everything, lipstick, because he lost all his skin color, eye color, everything, hair color. Okay, so what would you do? What would you add to the 2 healthy bone and joint packs and the other things we talked about? What would you add to that to give her what's necessary to support return of skin color?
Well, the gluten-free diet is going to help.
Well, yeah, absorb the nutrients. But I would add one more specific product for that.
Hair, skin, and nails?
Well, hair, skin, and nails would be good. Yes, you could take 3 of those twice a day, 2 bottles a month. But there's cofactors. Actually, it's kind of a weird thing because it's not the actual product itself, the thing that is named after, but it's the cofactors. Let's say something like selenium. It's the cofactors in the selenium that are missing. You know, when you have vitiligo and white hair, regardless of age and so forth. Babies are born with white hair because mom is missing those nutrients. So let's have her get 2 bottles of our selenium, not anybody's selenium, because nobody else has the cofactors in there. They're necessary to support healthy skin, eye, and hair color.